Welcome to another faith note for today. The psalmist proclaims these words in Psalm 24. The earth is the Lord's and everything in it. The world and all its people belong to the Lord. Sometimes I feel like it's easy to be overcome by the bad news making the headlines. With the stay-in-place order, there seems to be no end to the terrible things taking place around the world. Dealing with the coronavirus is front and center stage every day. But there are additional stories unfolding around the world, some related to the COVID-19 while others are not. There are swarms of locusts in Africa that are devouring all the vegetation. There are tornadoes that swept across the south, destroying lives and property. There's unemployment numbers that are running higher than anyone wants to see, that are affecting the lives of people in our country. Another police officer was killed in the line of duty. The healthcare facility is overrun with COVID-19 infection and death. There seems to be no end to bad news. One disaster follows another. Somewhere in the world, people's lives are disrupted in some horrific way. There's an emotional and psychological toll that follows so many catastrophic and cataclysmic events. I don't know about you, but when I hear the details about the newest catastrophe, I feel badly for the individuals, the families, and the communities affected. I cannot fix the problem, but I can try to lift them up in prayer, knowing that they too belong to God, as the psalmist declares. Sometimes I need to remind myself that God has it under control despite what the report might suggest. Everything belongs to God, the world around us, you, me, our children, our friends, our families, even our enemies. Amid all that's taking place in the world, it's easy to experience sensory overload. There's so much that we cannot fix. Honestly, sometimes I have to admit that I can't even fix myself. But in it all and through it all, I'm reminded that we are blessed by God. We have the capacity to offer a helping hand or a listening ear. We can speak a kind and encouraging word. We can share a note. We can give a few minutes of our precious time to someone else. We may not be able to fix the problems of the world, but we can remind others that they're not alone. Sometimes that's all we need to know. We are an Easter people, proclaiming not just that Christ is risen on Easter, but we are blessed in ways that inspire, comfort, and carry us through whatever life might throw at us. God is not just the creator of all that we see around us, but God is still working through the faithful, working through people like you and me. God's work is not finished. Thanks for watching this faith note. I hope that you're finding these faith notes uplifting. Let me close with this comforting thought amid all that's taking place around us. It comes from Psalm 16, verses 8 and 9, where it proclaims, I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for the Lord is right beside me. No wonder my heart is glad and I rejoice. My body rests in safety. I declare to you that you are blessed as a child of God. Amen.